Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the another session of interview preparation, which is organized by 360 Digital Engineering. My name is Ashish Singh, and today we will see some data science interview sets of question and answer, which might be helpful to you during the interview process. So, our first question is, what is reinforcement learning? Okay. If anyone knows the answer, you can leave the message in the chat box. Yeah. So let me write the answer. Solution. Reinforcement learning is a learning mechanism. Okay. Mechanism about how to map situations to actions. The end result should help you to increase the binary reward signal. Okay. In this method, a learner is not told which action to take, but instead most discover which actions offer a maximum reward. As this matter based on the reward penalty mechanism. That is called reinforcement learning. Okay. Let's see, move to our next question. Name commonly used algorithms in machine learning in data science. Okay. Please write your answers below. Okay, the solution for most commonly used algorithm by data scientists are linear regression, okay, then logistic regression, then random forest, and KNN. Okay. So let me explain the linear regression first. What is linear regression? Linear regression analysis is used to predict the value of variable based on the value of another variable. Understood? It is used to predict the value of a variable based on the value of another variable. The variable you want to predict is called the dependent variable. The variable you are using to predict the other variable's value is called the independent variable. It's called linear regression. Then logistic regression. Logistic regression is a statistical analysis method using to predict a data value based on prior observation of a data set. A logistic regression model predicts a dependent data variable by analyzing the relationship between one or more existing independent variables. Okay. And we have random forest. A random forest is a supervised machine learning algorithm that is constructed from decision tree algorithm. Okay. The algorithm is applied in various industries such as banking and e-commerce to predict behavior and outcomes. And at the last KNN, the abbreviation KNN stands for K nearest neighbor. Okay. It is a supervised machine learning algorithm. The algorithm can be used to solve both classifications and regression problem statements. The number of nearest neighbors to a new unknown variable that has to be predicted or classified is denoted by the symbol of K. Okay. So these are the most commonly used algorithm by data science. Let's move to our third question. Explain why data cleansing is essential and which method you use to maintain clean data. See guys, these are the frequently asked questions in job interviews of freshers as well experienced data scientists. Okay, so please learn carefully. Okay, let me give the answer of this one. Data cleansing. Dirty data often leads to the incorrect insight, which can damage the prospect of any organization. Okay, means dirty data often leads to the incorrect insight, which can damage the prospect of any organization. For example, if you want to run a target marketing campaign, okay, however, our data incorrectly tell you that a specific product will be in demand with your target audience, the campaign will fail. Understood? It's not clean. It's clean. Now move to our next question. What is skewed distribution? What is and uniform distribution. Waiting for answers, guys. Okay, let me write. Skewed distribution occurs when if data is distributed, if data is distributed on any side of the plot. So what here, right? Skewed distribution occurs when if data is distributed on any side, it's not side, any one of side, any one side of the plot. Whereas the uniform distribution is identified when the data is the data is spread is equal to the range. Okay. So any one of the plot whereas uniform distribution identified when the data is spread is equal in the range. These are the skewed distribution, uniform distribution. So now move to our next question. Fifth. How are KNN and K means clustering is different? Okay. So try to answer. Firstly, see, our KNN is a supervised learning. Okay. Supervised algorithm. In order to train this algorithm, in order to take this algorithm, we require label data. We require label data. Okay. Whereas K means is an unsupervised learning. Unsupervised algorithm. Okay. That looks for patterns that are intrinsic to the data. Okay. The K in KNN is the number of nearest data points, and on the contrary, the K in K means specify the number of centroids. So the KNN, first KNN is a supervised learning algorithm. Okay. In order to take this algorithm, we require labeled data. First of all, this, and K means is an unsupervised learning algorithm that looks for patterns that are intrinsic to the data. The k in KNN is the number of nearest data points. Okay. And on the contrary, the k in K means specify the number of centroids. Now, move to our next question. Explain ROC graph. ROC means, guys, let me write the full form. Receive operating characteristics. Okay. So it is a measurement of the true positive rate. Okay. And what we called as TPR. Okay. Against false positive rate. Okay. And that is called as FPR. So we calculate true positive as TP as TPR, okay, is equal to TP divided by TP plus FN, means false negative. Okay. On the contrary, false positive rate is determined as FPR is equal to FP divided by FP plus TN. Okay, where TP is equal to true positive. Okay, and TN is equal to true negative. FP is equal to false positive and FN is equal to false negative. So ROC, receiver operating characteristic, it is a measurement of the true positive rate. Okay. against false positive rate FPR, we calculate true positive as a TP R is equal to TP divided by TP plus Fn. On the contrary, false positive rate is determined as FPR is equal to FB by FP plus false positive plus true negative, where TP is equal to true positive and T and FP and Fn. Okay, guys. Now we move to our next question. What is precision? So, precision is the most commonly used error metric is n classification mechanism. Okay, and its range from 0 to 1. Okay, whereas 1 is represents to 100%. Okay, that is called precision. Let me tell you again. Precision is the most commonly used error metric is n classification mechanism, and its range is it's from 0 to 1. Okay, now move to the next question. How is AUC different from ROC? So, AUC curve is a measurement of precision against the recall. Okay, and the formula is precision TP divided by TP plus FP, false positive. Okay, and TP divided by TP plus Fn, false negative. Okay, so this is in contrast with ROC that measures and plots true positive against false positive rate. Okay, guys. Now move to our next question. What is univariate analysis? So, univariate analysis. It is an analysis which is applied to none attribute at a time is known as univariate analysis. Okay. Box plot is widely used univariate model. That is called univariate analysis. Now move to the next question. Explain cluster sampling technique in data science. Uh, so the answer for 10th question is a cluster sampling method is used when it is challenging to study the target population spread across. Okay. And simple random sampling cannot be applied in this technique. Okay. That is called cluster sampling technique. Now move to the next question. State the difference between a validation set and a test set. Okay, let me write the answer. A validation test set is mostly considered as a part of the training set. Okay. As it is used for parameter selection, which helps you to avoid overfitting of the model being fit. Okay. So difference between a validation set and a test set. So first it's the answer of validation set. A validation set mostly considered as a part of the training set as it is used for parameter selection which helps you to avoid overfitting of the model being built. Okay. And the test set, okay, we can write while a test set is used for testing or evaluating the performance of a trained machine learning model. Okay. So a test set is used for testing or evaluating the performance of a trained machine learning model. So this is the difference between validation set and a test set. So now we move to what is recall. Okay. What is a recall? A recall is the ratio of the true positive rate against the actual positive rate. Okay. What is that? A recall is the ratio of the true positive rate against the actual positive rate. And it ranges from 0 to 1. Okay. Not above to 1 and not below to the 0. So move to our next question. Discuss normal I think everybody knows this answer. See, normal distribution equally distributed as such the mean as such the mean, median, and mode are equal. Okay, normal distribution, equal distribution as such the mean, median, and mode are equal. And if going to the left is a non, its distribution is going to the left is skewed and right is skewed. We can describe that. Okay. So now move to our next question. Okay. While working on a data set, so how can you select important variable? Please explain. Okay. So while working on a data set, okay, there are following methods of a variable selection we can use. First, remove the correlated variables before selecting important variables. Okay. Use linear regression and select variables which depend on that p values. Okay. Let me write it first. Remove the correlated variables before selecting important variables. Then use linear regression and select variables which depend on the p values, which depend on the p values. Okay. And third one is use backward forward selection and stepwise selection. Selection spelling is selection. Okay. And use XGBoost, okay, random forest, and plot variable importance chart. And the last is measure information gain for the given set of features and select top n features for okay. So how we can select the important variables? First, remove the correlated variables. Okay. Use linear regression and select variables. Use backward selection, forward selection, and stepwise selection. Use XGBoost, random forest, and plot variable for importance chart. Okay. Measure information gain for the given set of features and select top n features accordingly. Now we move to our next question. What is a season tree algorithm? Okay. So, a decision tree is a popular supervised machine learning algorithm. Okay. It is mainly used for regression and classifications. It allows breaks down a data set into smaller subsets. Okay. The decision tree can able to handle both categorical and numerical data. That is called decision tree. So, next question is, what is machine learning? See, machine learning explores the study and construction of algorithms that will learn from and create predictions on knowledge. Okay, closely associated with machine statistics. A chemistry device, advanced models and algorithms that lend themselves to a prediction that and in industrial use is understood as prohibitively analytics, like Hadoop training. Okay, that is called machine learning. And next is, what is underfitting? See, what is underfitting? Any prediction rate that has provides low prediction within the coaching error and therefore the take a look at error results in a high business drawback. If the error rate in coaching set is high and therefore the error rate within the take a look at the set is additional high, then we can conclude is an overfitting model. That is called underfitting model. Okay. Now move to the next question. What is bias? See, bias is an error introduced in your model because of the oversimplification of a machine learning algorithm. It can lead to underfitting. That is called bias. Now move to the next question. What is recommended system? See, a recommended system is these days wide deployed in multiple fields like picture recommendations, music preferences, social tags, analysis articles, search queries, and so on. The recommended system work as per cooperative and content-based filtering or by deploying a personality-based approach. Okay, this sort of system works to support a person's past behavior to make a model for the long run. This may predict future product shipping for picture viewing or book reading by folks. Okay, that is called recommender system. Now list some libraries which is used in Python. List some libraries in Python which is used by which is used in data science. Give some name, give some library name in Python. Solution. See, pandas, panda it is used for, it is using for data manipulation and analysis. Second is NumPy. Why it is used? It is used for mathematical and for logical operations. Here are some more names. SkyPy. SkyPy. It is used for scientific computing and for technical computing. Okay. Another one, matplotlib. Matplotlib. Okay. So matplot is used for data visualization and for graphical plotting. Some other names are pandas, we did numpy, scipy, maxwell. We have seaborn. Yeah, seaborn. Seaborn is also using for data visualization. Okay. But it's built on top of matplotlib. It helps in exploration and understanding of data. Okay. And, pandas, numpy, scipy, maxwell, seaborn, and yeah, skykit. Skykit is used for machine learning and statistical. Okay. So these are some libraries which are commonly used in Python. So we move to the next question. What is tagging? See, tagging method helps you to implement similar learners on a small sample populations. It helps you to make nearer predictions. Okay, that is called tagging. Next question is, what is boosting? So boosting is an iterative method which allows you to adjust the weight of an observation depends upon the last classification. Okay. Boosting decreases the bias error and helps you to build strong predictive models. That is called boosting. We did it 22 questions. Okay, guys. We are going to end the day here. Okay. And have a great day. And we will meet again in the next session. Thank you so much, guys.